India, a land of ancient wisdom, colonial scars, and a modern awakening. In just a few minutes, we'll journey through 5,000 years of history from spiritual sages and empires to British rule and independence. Let's dive in. India's story begins over 5,000 years ago with one of the world's earliest civilizations, the Indus Valley Civilization. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro boasted grid systems, sewage, and urban planning that stunned archaeologists. By 1500 BCE, the Vedic period introduced Sanskrit, the caste system, and the spiritual roots of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. Fast forward to Maurya Empire, till 322-185 BCE, India's first major imperial state, founded by Chandragupta Maurya and expanded by Ashoka the Great, who later embraced Buddhism and spread its message across Asia. India then saw a golden age under the Guptas from the 3rd 6th century. Advancements in mathematics, zero, decimals, astronomy, literature, and art flourished. The medieval period, 8th-16th century, saw the rise of Islamic sultanates like Delhi Sultanate and powerful regional kingdoms like the Cholas and Vijayanagar Empire in the south. By the 16th century, the Mughal Empire emerged. Under emperors like Akbar, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb, it became a cultural and architectural powerhouse. The Taj Mahal, a global icon, was born in this era. But while India thrived, cracks in power opened the door to European ambition. In 1600, the British East India Company arrived not with armies, but with trade. Over time, using diplomacy, manipulation, and military force, they seized control after victories like the Battle of Plassey, 1757. By 1858, following the First War of Independence, also called the Sepoy Mutiny, the British Crown took direct control of India. What followed was nearly a century of colonial rule. India was reshaped to serve British economic interests. Famines, exploitation, and cultural suppression defined the era, but so did resistance. Reformers and revolutionaries emerged. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Swami Vivekanand, Bhagat Singh, and Subhash Chandra Bose. But it was Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of non-violent resistance, Satyagraha, that galvanized millions. Alongside Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, and others, he pushed for peaceful self-rule. After decades of protest, arrests, and movements like the Salt March and Quit India, India finally gained independence in 1947, but at a painful cost. The partition split British India into India and Pakistan, leading to mass migration, violence, and the deaths of up to 1 million people. On 15 August 1947, India became a sovereign democracy with Jawaharlal Nehru as its first Prime Minister. He laid the foundation of a secular, socialist-inspired state with strong institutions. But challenges were enormous: poverty, communal tensions, and integrating over 500 princely states. Yet India persisted. In 1950, India adopted its constitution, becoming the world's largest democracy. The following decades saw wars with Pakistan and China, the rise of Indira Gandhi, the emergency period, 1975–77, and liberalization under Manmohan Singh in 1991, which opened the economy to the world. In 2014, Narendra Modi was elected Prime Minister. Born in 1950 in a small town in Gujarat, Modi grew up in a modest family, far removed from the dynasties and elite circles that traditionally ruled Indian politics. As a young man, he was drawn to the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, or RSS, a Hindu nationalist movement that shaped his worldview and disciplined lifestyle. But Modi's true breakthrough came in 2001, when a devastating earthquake shook Gujarat. As chief minister, he rebuilt the state with a focus on rapid industrial growth, business-friendly policies, and ambitious infrastructure projects. This earned him a reputation as a decisive leader who could transform India's economy. Yet his journey was not without controversy. The 2002 Gujarat riots, a period of horrific communal violence, placed him at the center of national and global scrutiny. Supporters saw him as a strong leader unfairly targeted. Critics accused him of failing to protect minorities. Despite this, Modi's popularity only grew. By 2014, India was restless, struggling with corruption scandals, unemployment, and a sense of political stagnation under the Congress party. Modi stepped onto the national stage, promising "Achhe din, better days." His campaign was modern, tech-savvy, and electrifying, using social media and mass rallies to connect directly with millions. When the results came, it was historic. Modi and his Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, won a landslide victory, securing the first single-party majority in India in 3 decades. For many Indians, it was the dawn of a new era, the rise of a leader who embodied ambition, resilience, and the promise of a stronger India. From 2014 onwards, Modi became not just a prime minister, but a global figure, addressing massive crowds in New York, London, and Sydney, symbolizing India's arrival on the world stage. His policies, his vision, and his polarizing persona continue to shape India's story to this very day. India has grown into a global tech hub, sent missions to Mars and the Moon, and become one of the world's largest economies. Yet, it's a nation of contrasts, skyscrapers beside slums, digital revolutions amid deep-rooted traditions, and democracy marked by both diversity and division. India today stands at the crossroads of ancient heritage and global ambition, home to over 1.4 billion people, hundreds of languages, and a story still being written. From emperors to independence, from colonization to constitution, India's history is a story of resilience, reinvention, and rising against all odds. And this is just the beginning. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. For more interesting videos, click on any of the 2 in front of you right now. Enjoy the rest of your day.